Does raiding in Season of Discovery Phase 8 have your wallet feeling lighter than a Murloc's backpack? Are you chugging expensive consumes just to keep up on the DPS meters? Or staring at the Ashbringer Prio list hoping your parses are good enough to get it? Well, what if I told you that raiding doesn't have to break the bank? This might be the easiest patch in WoW to make insane gold, at least if you know where to look. Forget scraping by too, because you could be making thousands of gold per week. That's enough to fund endless progression, to buy those BIS BOEs, even snag that corrupted Ashbringer a little bit faster. So how are we gonna do it? Well, it all comes down to professions. I'm Jerome, and today we're diving deep into SoD Phase 8 professions. We're gonna rank them, we're gonna expose their hidden gold mines, and I'm gonna show you exactly which ones can turn your character into a passive gold printing machine. Let's get rich together. So the S tier, the gold mines, the AFK, the scalable kings. We've got to start with first aid. Seriously, you heard me. It is arguably the most profitable profession right now, and it's almost completely AFK. Why is that? Well, Phase 8 war effort commendations. You turn in the runecloth bandages, you get the world buffs. You can even buy the cauldrons as well for firewater. All you've got to do is get a level 35 character to 260 first aid. You buy cheap runecloth during the off hours, like 4 AM. Then you craft the bandages while you're watching Netflix, you're editing videos. If you've got a second account, you boost another level 35. Boom, 240 gold per hour. It is borderline broken. Now, alchemy as well in the S tier, the classic gold maker, and still the king in Phase 8. Yes, hitting 300, it's gonna cost a lot, but the payoff is huge. Start with the free daily gold from Transmute. The Earth to Water, it does need friendly Timbermaw rep, but it nets 20 to 30 gold profit every single day. Arcanite bar transmutes as well every 48 hours. If you do that mastery quest, you're going to easily be getting 50 gold pure profit per transmute, especially with those procs. Beyond the transmutes as well, we've got those high demand raid potions, the flasks, the elixir of the honey badger, the mage lore. They're gated by Cenarian rep, so I highly recommend you farm those Twilight cultists, get the encrypted text, you're going to have that rep in no time. Flasks like the Ancient Knowledge, the Madness, they have huge margins as well. Those recipes are extremely rare. They come from AQ 40, from the Scarabs, or from the Nightmare Dragons as well. Don't forget you need those old flask recipes as well if you want to really ramp up your profit. Pix and Booty Bay has all the old recipes, or you can buy them on the auction house too. A pro tip is to use the New Avalon alchemy table. You don't have to run old dungeons, old raids just to make flasks. Also highly recommend doing the major discolored healing potion quest. It's on the table in New Avalon. This is the best healing potion by far, especially when you macro it with the elixir of poison resistant. Potion mastery often means bonus procs as well, often doubling your output versus what the add-ons estimate. That is pure profit right there, baby. Enchanting though might be my personal favorite for making gold while multitasking. It's insane. Hitting 300 is quick and relatively cheap, cost me about 400 gold on my server. The catch is this isn't Wrath of the Lich King, we don't get enchanting vellums. Instead, every single trade is going to be face-to-face, so I highly recommend the Pro Enchanters add-on. This add-on, it's going to auto-invite people as you're just sitting there AFK in Stormwind. You're just going to keep getting a constant stream of customers. It is absolutely insane money with no effort at all. The new Grand Enchants, Grand Crusader, Grand Arcanist, they have 80 to 100 gold profit margins. The catch is you've got to go out and farm Blood of Heroes. So the way to do that is to use a weak aura with TomTom. It's going to send you to every single Blood of Hero spot, and you can farm these easily while everybody else hates doing it. Don't sleep on disenchanting either. If you run your own raids, you can DE unwanted raid blues, the greens, the epics, for greater Eternals, Nexus Crystals, and huge profit. War effort turn-ins as well give huge disenchanting fodder. It all really adds up. So moving into the A-tier profession gold makers, the active ones, the market-dependent gold makers. Starting with cooking, this is a surprisingly profitable and very easy profession to level. You've got to focus on the new recipes from the New Avalon trainer. These quests are so fast, and the individual food buffs, they can be very profitable. The real money for me right now, though, is in the feasts. Once you do the initial quest, if you bring a pop-up shrub to the Mage Tower, you're gonna get a quest and you can get those feast recipes and really rake in the money. Because those recipes are so obscure, the profit margins are 25, 35 gold per feast, and guilds are really burning through them on progression. We've also got tailoring, which means bags, bags, bags. In my experience playing the auction house at level 60, the number one seller is always going to be those consumes, but the second biggest seller, it's going to be bags. Tailors can craft 30 slot bags via a very quick New Avalon quest. The profit margins are still insane, often over 100, 125 gold per bag, because again, these require Blood of Heroes. Use the weak R below the video and you're going to farm them so easily and cut out the competition. Then we've got leatherworking. The top money's really coming from the rare recipes, the glowing, the sharpened shit and armor kits. This is where you've got to run those AQ-40s, you've got to run the Nightmare Dragons, and get those recipes. With the casters like the Boomkins dominating right now, the demand is at an all-time high. Alternatively, you can craft those Scarlet uniform pieces, because those are needed for the weekly Ashbringer and tier token turn-ins. Now, fishing as well is a simple, steady, surprisingly lucrative gold maker. New Avalon near the blacksmith is where all the pro fishers are going. The Darklaw lobsters are selling for over 2 gold each, and a guildmate of mine caught over 900 in 2,000 casts. The catch rate is so high because in New Avalon, you're basically only getting the Darklaw lobsters. You're not really getting any other junk fish. If you have a lower fishing level though, the Bay of Storms is still fantastic. You're just gonna have to deal with a lot of junk winter squid. So now we've got the B tier, the situational utility professions. Engineering is the raiding utility king, and it does have some gold potential too. Engineering offers unique perks, specifically the New Avalon teleporter is the biggest one. You also can make all sorts of items that sell in the auction house very well. The fumigators, the nitro boost, the blinks. The blink, for example, is very good for farming Gnomergon. You can blink past the lasers. The nitro boost, very good for raid parsing. Non-engineers can use these items, but they're going to be paying on the auction house 15, 16 gold each. We've also got herbalism, which is the side hustle enhancer. Any gold farm you're doing in the open world is going to be way better with herbalism. Whether you're farming Fellwood Runecloth, your Blasted Lands consumes, you can pick herbs at the exact same time and really ramp up your profit. Don't forget, not technically an herb, but flame zags for Dragon Breath Chili are often very profitable because they're just so annoying to farm. We've also got blacksmithing. It's niche but still very profitable. See, blacksmithing is slower than it was at the peak phases, but things like the Refined Arcanite Reapers, the Lionheart Helms, they still can sell. Just less frequently, at least if you ask my friend Gluteus. Consistent sellers are things like the Hardened Frostguard. For boosters, they always need this. And the Scarlet Disguise pieces are between 30 to 80 gold profit a pop. Then we've got mining, which is the ultimate arbitrage play. Ore prices may be very low, but mining shines for smelting arbitrage. Check if the bars sell for significantly more than the ore costs, and there's your money. Thorium and sometimes mithril bars can be very profitable flips, especially with those war effort turn-ins. Think of it like first aid profit, but with metal instead. So there you have it. While every profession in SoD Phase 8 can make you gold, some of these are absolute powerhouses. If maximum, potentially AFK gold is your goal, first aid, alchemy, enchanting, your S tier picks. Now cooking, tailoring, leatherworking, fishing, they're offering fantastic active gold potential in the A tier too. Then engineering, it's still providing utility, while herbalism, blacksmithing, mining, they're filling valuable niches or supporting other activities. So the gold is flowing freely right now, raiders, and so you've got to pick the professions that best fit your playstyle. You've got to fund those consumes, secure the gear, and dominate Phase 8. So what is your biggest gold-making secret in Phase 8 of SoD? Let me know in the comments below, and if this guide helped you, smash that like button, subscribe for more SoD guides and tips, and keep staying classy.